Look at us. Another day, another way to learn, huh? I'm wearing the same outfit just because I wanted to. Recall that I is the square root of -1. And I squared would be the square root of -1 times the square root of -1. I squared comes out to -1. We're going to need to remember that today. Adding and subtracting, super easy. It's just like if they were x's. You can only combine regular numbers with regular numbers, imaginary numbers with imaginary numbers. So here we have 4 plus 3 is 7. And then as far as the i's, we have -I plus 2i. -1 plus 2 would be 1. So it would just be plus 1i. 7 plus I. Now this one, here's a recommendation. When you are doing subtraction, I find it easier to, same thing with polynomials, kind of rewrite it. The first parentheses, nothing changes, but I change everything after the minus sign, because it's like we're distributing a -1 to both of those. So -1 times 1 is -1, -1 times -5i is positive 5i. Because sometimes it's hard to remember you're doing minus negative, which changes to plus. So I think you can avoid that error if you just change everything in the parentheses after the minus. So now we have 7 minus 1 is 6. We have -5i plus 5i. That's 0i. You don't need to write that. So we just got 6. Same thing here. When it's after the minus sign, go ahead and just change everything in the parentheses to the opposite. So it'd be 6 plus 2 minus 9i. Just that set of parentheses, because this other set is still plus, so that doesn't change at all. So if we do all our normal numbers, our regular ones, we have 6 plus 2 is 8, plus -8. 8 plus -8 is 0. Those cancel out. And then we have -9i plus 4i, which would give us -5i. So try these. How many are there? 3? Yeah. Try these 3 out. Pause it. I'm going to go over them right now. So pause and try. And here we go. 2 plus 7 is 9. 3i plus I is 4i. I'm not going to need all that room, so let's scooch this up. Okay. This would be 2 minus 6i plus 10 minus 4i. 2 plus 10 is 12. -6i minus 4i is -10i. Okay. And then the last one, -I plus 8 minus 2i. Change everything after this minus. So let's see, our regular numbers, we got 8 minus 5 is 3. And then our i's, we have -1, minus 2 is -3, plus 9 is 6. 3 plus 6i. Let's scooch this back up so you can see all 3 of them again. There we go. All right, let's get into some multiplication.